Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. When this dear one was about 5 years old, his parents had the idea of taking a vacation to Montreal, Canada, with the whole family. And it wasn't the usual kind of vacation because it was actually a pediatric medical convention that his father needed to go to that invited children. And ostensibly, this was going to be fun for the whole family because while his father was at these medical meetings, the children, at least the older ones, would be sent to this fun camp. It did not turn out that way. The children were forced onto a bus with children they didn't know to a playground where they were let out and told to play. There were swings and seesaws and stuff, but this got boring very quickly, and they said, "We want to go home back to the hotel," which was a lot of fun. But they said, "You can't go back until lunchtime." After a couple of days of this, it did not feel like a vacation at all. And children were complaining. And his parents finally relented and said, "Okay, you don't have to go to the camp tomorrow." This is at a time in his life when he thought the greatest thing you could do was to ride an escalator. So the next morning, he was up early, and his father said to him, "Come with me." So he was thrilled to be alone with his father, and they walked into the convention center, and his father went into one of the conference rooms where someone was giving a lecture, and he sat his son next to him, and he started listening to this lecture. And this dear one was honored to be given a pad and a pen so he could take notes as well. He listened as hard as he could, but he couldn't understand a single thing the man was saying. And he watched his father taking notes, and he started taking notes himself. But he didn't know how to write yet. So it just came across as scribbles across the page. But he was so thrilled to be there, and he had this thought, "Look at me. I'm with adults. They know what they're doing. They're listening to very important things, and so am I. And we're all taking notes." And after about 25 minutes, his father leaned over to him and whispered, "James, this stinks. Let's get out of here." It blew his mind. He had never heard his father say anything like that. And he couldn't believe that his father, who was a complete rule follower, would actually get up and take his hand. And they went to the buffet and they had breakfast. He couldn't believe what just happened. All of his ideas about adults and knowing what they're doing and everything is important. And one day you'll learn. And he just, it just made him laugh after a while. And this memory has come back to him because this is how it feels now on the earth. All these people doing serious work, relying on experts, listening to advice, ostensibly moving the earth forward to betterment, a total surrender to AI, wherever that might lead, and a general feeling when he pulls back of, "This stinks. Let's get out of here." And what he notices now when he talks to his friends is that they all know that things are about as tumultuous and unpredictable as they've ever been. And yet there is solace in a decision that more and more people are making to make their life not about conflict, not about rule following, but about love and caring and understanding and listening and community and kindness, despite all the other things that they don't understand. They really don't understand anything. Even the experts don't really understand what's happening. And yet, there is a place to stand, there is a place to be, and that is in the heart, expressing love, and just being with other people. That is the answer. Not so much what you do, but who you are being. Consider that when you start to take things seriously and think it's necessary to take notes. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.